Well, thank you very much, Chris, and welcome to the Brand Room on the Goshen County Fairgrounds, the 2023 Goshen County Fair. Can't believe it's already fair time.
Went fast.
Me and Ron Kaufman, my grandfather, have some 4-H'ers ready to talk to them about their projects. We'll be here all week long interviewing the local 4-H and FFA participants. Thanks for coming in, guys. We'll be talking to you here in a moment. Before we get to it, though, I'd like to remind people of the sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. We'd like to thank Platte Valley Bank, Z&W Mill, Platte River Family Dentistry, J.G. Elliott, Main Street Market, Panhandle Co-op, Pinnacle Bank, Goshen Vet Clinic, North Platte Physical Therapy, and Pine Bluff Sinclair, our sponsors in part for these interviews. We'll be here all week long. We didn't do a 10 o'clock one today, but throughout the rest of the week, I know tomorrow we'll be having interviews at 10 and also at this time at 1:05. Parade Day Thursday, we'll have one in the afternoon for you, and then also Friday we'll be here as well on all our stations. But as I mentioned, my grandfather, Ron Kaufman, he kind of knows his way around the fairgrounds. He's involved with 4-H for a long time, and I'm going to let him interview these three young gentlemen in front of us today. We'll hear about their projects.
Thank you, Ryan. So we have three young people here, and they're kind of excited with their projects, and we're going to interview them and ask them a few questions and just see if they know anything in Goshen County, see if they're better than Niobrara. So we'll check them out. And we have the first young man. What's your name?
Arson.
Arson? And your last name?
Green.
Green. How old are you?
11.
11. What club you in?
Horseshoe Acres.
Horseshoe Acres. Can you tell me where that's at? Is that Lingle?
It's here in town.
Here in town. So it's not strictly horseshoes. I mean, it's not strictly horse or horseshoes. They have different clubs, different projects, correct? So what project are you in?
I am doing a breeding sheep with also a market sheep.
Okay. What kind of sheep do you have? What's the breeding? Can you tell me what the breed is? Is it a Hamp or a Suffolk or a Columbia or?
It is a blackface.
Blackface? So it must be, I'll bet it's a, I'm guessing a Suffolk. Is it a ewe or a ram?
A ewe.
Ewe. So when do you show her?
I showed her last night.
How'd you do?
I got third in showmanship. I didn't place in class, and that's it.
So who beat you? You know? What
Clara.
Do you think they should have beat you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So the judge did okay, huh? Tell us what you look for in breeding sheep.
You're looking for the sheep's back and front chest to be muscular and the loin not being too hard but not too soft, just right. The leg set, you want it to have a level back. No, you don't want it going down or have a hump in it.
That's right. You want them pretty nice straight top, huh? So do you know the difference between a wool breed and a meat breed sheep?
No.
Okay, you have a meat type breed of sheep, and like the Columbia, they're for wool. So you're basically yours. Do you raise lambs off of your ewe?
Yes.
Is she old enough? Has she had a twin or a single?
She is just a single.
Okay, what? She isn't. You didn't breed her?
No.
Okay, so she's young. How old?
She was born on Christmas last year.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she's not quite ready. So how'd you do with? Well, you haven't shown market lambs, have you?
I have.
Did you show? You haven't shown them this year, though.
Not this year.
Okay. Do you know what? When do you weigh your market lamb?
We weighed him yesterday at 12.
So how did it weigh good?
Yeah.
You think so? How much?
It weighed 132.2.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? That's about where you want them. Do you just have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you ready to show?
Yeah.
Are you going to go in showmanship?
Yes.
So, do you show breeding and the breeding and the market sheep the same?
No.
Okay, tell me a little bit of difference.
So in the market, you want them to be pushing in a lot more than the breeding. The breeding you don't want it to be doing it doesn't you don't want the breeding to fight you, but some market ones will want to fight you, but you don't want them either to fight. But one's gonna be more stubborn than the other one.
Yeah, so usually the breeding are more docile, aren't they? A little easier to handle. And then you usually have to brace a market lamb, don't you? Yeah, well, tell the audience what bracing is.
Bracing is like you're getting ready to have the judge come and touch them and hold and feel them like how they would do it in breeding, but they would come and touch them more. They touch it more than once and twice.
So you brace them so kind of they can feel the hide and the meat structure, right? See if they have enough covering of fat and if it's about right, so they can feel over those vertebrae and over the rib cage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what else you want to tell us? Do you have any other projects? Just the breeding sheep.
I got woodworking and woodworking.
So how'd you do? What'd you have in woodworking?
I made a cornhole set. I made it by myself, but I had my dad and my mom supervised, and my dad helped me cut the wood.
That's a good safety idea, isn't it, for that? So how'd you do?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
No.
Okay. So what else did you make in woodworking?
That's it.
That's it? Any other projects?
Nope.
So they haven't chosen a weight class, I don't assume yet, so you'll find out if you're in the heavyweight, medium weight, and lightweight. So we wish you luck.
Okay.
And thanks for coming in, young man.
You're welcome.
Who's your leader? Do you know who your leader is in Horseshoe Acres?
Christian William.
Okay, good. Good. Thanks for coming in. Glad to have you.
Thanks. You too.
And he knows quite a bit, doesn't he? He's a pretty sharp guy
Yes, he
here.
does.
Yep. He must be from Huntley. So this young man, we'll start with him next. Your name?
Jordan.
Jordan. What's your projects?
Sheep and weatherworking.
Okay. And what club are you in?
Horseshoe Acres.
You're in the same club.
Mm-hmm.
So you have sheep also. What
Yeah.
kind do you have? Do you go in breeding or are you market?
I have breeding and market.
You're both. You're a pretty busy guy. You know, I forgot to ask Harrison, the other young man, do you walk your market sheep?
Yeah.
Do you quite a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's it best for, you or the sheep? You both get exercise, huh?
Yeah.
So how far do you walk them?
Just around our block.
Okay. So why do you walk your market lamb?
So they know how to walk in the showing so they won't fight me.
Yep, and also to keep them muscled up?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you do in the breeding?
I got first in class and fourth in showmanship.
Well, that's pretty good. So, did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah.
Did the judge ask you any questions when you were in showmanship?
No.
No, man, he was easy on you, huh? So what about market sheep? What'd your market weigh?
I know one was, I forgot actually, both of them.
So you have two.
Yep. Do
Okay.
market, one bleeding.
Okay. So are they black face, white face, or cross?
I know my bleeding is a black face, and one of my is a one of my market is a black face too, and then one of my other market is a speckled face.
So a speckle, that must be a cross. Do you
Yeah.
know what it's crossed with? No, okay.
No.
Is it a black speckle or?
Black speckled.
Yeah, so it must be crossed with a Hamp or a Suffolk, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. So are you ready for tomorrow?
Yep.
I assume you show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. You think you got everything ready? Is your market and breeding, are they drinking water?
Yeah.
They drink the fair water?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. They don't when you bring them in, you know. So, well, thanks
Yeah.
for coming in. And did you have any other projects? I should ask you that.
Leather working.
Leather work? What'd you make?
A knife holder.
So, does it look pretty good?
Yeah.
Did you put a design on it?
Yeah, I put flowers on it.
Oh, yeah. So that's good. So you couldn't bring the knife in, though, could you? Nope, you just had to show them.
Yep.
How about that? You interviewed Judge there, I think, in the 4-H building. So, what are some of the questions they ask you? You remember? Huh? Were you nervous?
Kinda.
Kinda. Did you answer all the questions
Yeah.
he asked? So, do you don't know how you did on that, or do you?
I don't.
You don't? So I hope you get to go to State Fair. You think it's good enough?
Yeah.
Who taught you how to do the leather work?
The instructions.
Oh, so you just followed instructions.
Yeah.
So you have tools?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, thanks for coming in and good luck.
Thanks.
You bet. Now we have this individual. He looks like a young man that, I don't know what he'd show. What do you show?
Sheep and goats.
Sheep and goats. So what's your name?
Cashin.
So Cashin, tell me about your goats. Is it a market goat or a dairy goat?
They're both market.
They're both market. So are they a boar goat or are they a cross? Do you know?
Boars.
They're boar goats. So did have you weighed them yet?
Yeah.
What'd they weigh? Do you have one or two?
2.
What'd they weigh? Oh, you should know that, shouldn't you?
I forgot.
So tell me what they do with market goats. What are they? What's their purpose? They're meat.
Yeah.
They're for meat, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want them at least 70 pounds or more, correct? Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you go? Have you had showmanship in goats yet?
No.
No. Are you
That's
gonna?
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Are you gonna? You gonna be in showmanship?
Maybe.
So how do you show a market goat?
You have a halter. You bring it in the pen, and you brace them.
Yep, just kind of like a lamb, huh?
Yep.
So you have sheep too.
Yep. One's a breeding, and one is a market.
Man, you guys, that breeding is becoming a good project. Is it a black face?
Whiteface.
White face? So do you know, is it a Columbia? Or you don't know for sure, but that's okay. You should know that in case the judge asks you, okay? So you better find out. So how do you show a breeding, your breeding? Were there quite a few in your class?
I didn't do breeding.
Oh, I'm sorry. I always thought you did. Yeah, I'm mixed up here a little bit. I'm old, though. I have an excuse, okay? So, you're ready to show sheep. Are you ready if the judge asks you some questions? What if he asks you what you feed your goat?
I would say some grain and show sheep feed because we don't want to go buy goat feed.
So you just use sheep feed,
Yeah.
which will work, won't it?
Yeah.
It'll work just as good as regular goat feed, and it's probably about the same thing. So do you have a little barley in it, or oats, or do you know? Or is it a mixture?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Do you feed it any hay at all?
Some days
Some days? Yeah.
when we have hay.
Yeah. You don't want to feed it too much hay, do you?
Yeah.
Because then they'll kind of get a belly on them and they won't look good, huh?
Yeah.
So you're good. So let's have 3 more come up, and thanks for coming, young man,
You're welcome.
and good luck. So we'll just pass the mic here, I think. I think I know this young man. I think this is Peter. So give me your full name, Peter.
Peter David Lawrence.
What?
Peter David Lawrence.
David Lawrence. Put this mic. There you go. So what'd you bring to the fair?
Sheep.
Are they white-faced or black-faced or
Black.
black-faced? So are you going to, are they market? Are they breeding?
I don't know.
But you're ready to show.
Yes.
You haven't shown yet.
No.
Okay, so they're market. So they got to be market. So can you tell me what club you're in?
Goshen County Livestock.
Livestock. So I'll ask you, what you feed your lamb?
Grain and hay.
Grain and hay. Did you walk them
Yes.
quite a ways?
Kind of.
So did you have a halter on them?
Yes.
So when you went away from the house, they're real slow, aren't they?
Well, sometimes they run and then have to on two and then have to stop them, but sometimes they go slow.
But sometimes, usually when they want to go home, they go fast, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So they want to get home, get back in their pen.
Yeah.
So do you let them out on pasture, or do you keep them in a pen?
In a pen.
In a pen. Good. So, are you ready to show?
Yes.
Okay, good. Nice talking to you, Peter. Let's hand it to your brother. And good luck tomorrow. So I think we have Amos here, right?
Yep.
Amos Lawrence.
Yep.
So you're showing what?
Sheep.
Market lambs?
Yep.
Okay. A black face?
Yes.
Okay. So where'd you purchase your sheep?
I don't exactly know what you mean by that.
Where did you get your lamb?
Well, I got them at the sheep barn,
Okay.
like right here.
But when you went to buy him, you had to buy a lamb. So you remember who you bought it from? Or did you raise it?
I raised one and then the
Did
other.
ya?
And the other one I bought.
Okay, that's good. So that's a good idea to do that. So are you ready to show? Are you going to go to showmanship?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to show them?
Yep.
So your leaders taught you how, or your parents have taught you how to do that?
Both.
Both? That's good. That's good. Do you know what they weighed?
One weighed 64
'Kay.
pounds and the other weighed 140.
Ooh, you got a small one and a big one, huh?
Yep.
So you'll be in 2 different classes for sure. So
I think I'm just in one because they both go to the same class, those lambs.
yeah, but I think they'll divide you up in weights. Like you'll have a heavyweight, medium weight, and then maybe a feeder class. So you should be able to show both of them yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't, if they're all in the same class, do you realize that you could get somebody else, a 4-H member, to show the other one?
No.
Yeah, you can. You can. So that's good. So,
I actually don't show both, but I don't show them both at the same time.
that's what I mean. Yeah. But if you had to, you could get somebody
Yeah.
else. So is this your first year in sheep?
Yep.
So have you got any other projects?
No.
You didn't do any one's enough, huh?
Yeah.
They keep you kind of busy.
Yeah.
Did you have to get up in the morning and feed
Yeah, I feed them twice
twice a day?
Yep.
Morning and night?
Yep.
And what do you feed them?
Texture, show lamb feed.
Show lamb
on
feed?
C&W.
Okay. So is it working out pretty good?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
one has a prolapse problem.
Oh, yeah. Those darn sheep, they do that once in a while, you know. And
Yeah,
they're-
he eats a lot.
Yeah, that's good. So, well, thanks for coming up. And good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
So now, we're gonna change. We have some girls up here. So we'll start down here. Who wants to be first? Okay, the name.
Rory Masterson,
And what club are you in?
Goshen Livestockers.
And where is that?
Just all around Goshen County.
Okay, it is. That's good. Give me how old you are. Are you a senior?
A senior for 4-H, and I just finished my freshman year of college. I'll be going to my sophomore year in the fall.
Good. So what you majoring in?
Animal science and ag business.
Yeah, that's all right. You're pretty smart. That's good.
Yeah.
We need more of those people. So you go to UW?
No, I'm going down to Sterling, Colorado, so Northeastern Junior College. I'm livestock judging down there for them.
That's terrific. That's
Yeah.
terrific. Do you enjoy that?
Oh, I love it down there. I absolutely love the coach. She's such a sweetheart, and we get along so well.
That's good. You travel a lot.
Oh, yeah. We've been to some amazing places. We've gone over to Hobbs Show Sheep in Kansas, and that place was just gorgeous. It was a beautiful, like, old equine center. It's, like, just green, and it's, like, the white fences and just so many
Yeah.
lambs and high quality, too. I was in heaven. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
this is my place.
That's a good trip. So did you win some contests?
We've done pretty good. So first semester, there was 4 us freshmen who weren't eligible for the college contest since we were going on to show contests for our 4-H and like FFA teams. So I didn't get to start judging until my second semester.
Okay.
But yeah, so one of my teammates, he judged at Louisville for his 4-H team, and they won Louisville. He was like the high individual. So we're gonna have a pretty good team this upcoming
Yep.
year. I'm excited.
That's good. Well, our Goshen County has been to Louisville several times, and also Columbus, Ohio, with the horse judging. So that's a fun, and they're nice trips.
Yeah, I went to the Royal with their judging team, and that was so much fun. We placed 4th overall there, and then I also went to Denver with my FFA team, where we also got 4th overall there. And I was with the FFA team. I was like 5th high in reasons. At the Royal, I want to say 3rd or 4th high in cattle.
That's good. So, who's your FFA instructor?
Jason Groney.
Yes, he does a good job, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he takes care of Lingle and Torrington.
Yeah.
Yes, does a good job. So, tell us about your projects.
I just have breeding and market sheep this year. Usually I have a horse or 2, but we just did sheep this year. I had 4 breeders here last night. I had a yearling ram, a yearling ewe, and then 2 ewe lambs. I have 2 market lambs tomorrow, a wether and a ewe.
So, how'd you do in the breeding?
Pretty good. I won senior showmanship, and
That's good.
that judge worked us hard. I think that was the longest I've had to do showmanship. Honestly, my whole career, and it's like we walked a lot, changed sides while walking, just got him stuck, and I'm so happy that my yearling just behaved and was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll behave for you, and I was like, yes.
So, do you have any questions for you?
No, but we probably were in that ring for I want to say 30 minutes. It was
Oh,
a
really?
while. Yeah.
Yeah, makes you sweat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was towards the end, my legs are just shaking, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to fall down.
Yep. Well, congratulations, and
Thank you.
Keep up the good work in college.
Thank you.
So when do you start again?
Our first day of school is the 21st, but I'm actually moving my stuff down this Sunday after we get done with fair because our team goes up to state fair, and I'm actually able to show this year, which is really nice because sophomore year it was a little iffy if I'd be able to show at state fair. But we have a lot of downtime there, and she said that our main workout there is the hog workout, so I'll be there for that. And
Oh.
then she's also really supportive of me starting my own flock, and there's that open show that I can enter under like my flock and like my own show flock. So she's been awesome.
That's good. That's terrific. So we have another young lady. Thank you very much, and good luck, and keep up get good grades. You know.
You ready?
I'm joining you too now.
I'm gonna let you sit down.
Oh, so we have Taylor joining us now, and we'll let Taylor maybe ask a few questions of these young ladies.
Sure. Hi, tell us your name.
Danny Martin,
And how old are you?
6.
What club are you with?
Prairie Center.
Prairie Center.
And are you a clover leaf? I think they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clover bud.
clover bud. I was a little off there.
Close enough, huh?
Yeah, pretty close. So let's ask her, what is a clover bud? Do you know?
Clover Buds are 4-H members who are between 5 and 8 years old. So they're too young to show competitively, but we do have some opportunities for them. One that Danny did yesterday, or today I guess it was the Pee-wee showmanship in the horse show.
Oh, good.
Tell us about that.
I was first place.
Wow, that's so exciting.
Which horse did you ride? Or did you show?
Sky.
Sky the horse.
Do you know what kind of horse Sky is?
A pay horse.
So, you did pretty well. Do you have any other projects you're going to do?
I have a lot of Pee-wee projects.
Oh,
Do
let's
ya?
cover them all. Tell us what they are.
Tomorrow I'm gonna do Pee-wee Bunny with my friend Bunny. She's gonna help me. And I am doing Pee-wee Dog.
Oh,
And
Are you going to do the Clover Bud show on Thursday?
yes,
What are you going to bring to the Clover Bud show on Thursday?
I'm not sure.
You haven't decided yet?
you're just thinking about it, huh?
I don't even know if we're going.
Don't
Oh.
even know. Did you have any projects in the 4-H building on Saturday?
I brought a pillow.
A pillow. Did you make that?
Yes,
Who helped you with your pillow?
my grandma did.
Nice.
Oh, good.
How long? Do you remember how long it took you to make it?
One day.
One day.
You're pretty speedy.
Did you go to Clover Bud camp?
And it was a Clover Bud camp and it was really fun.
Was it really fun? What did
Really
you
fun.
do there?
Did you do some crafts maybe, or some other things? What y'all do at Clover Bud?
We.
Where was it?
It was at the 4-H building.
Oh,
We did it here.
that's cool.
We tried to have a water fight.
We had a water fight, but it was very cold too.
Oh,
It was very cold that day.
yeah. So, okay.
You're doing lots of things. Dog, bunny, horse, sewing. That's great.
And I'm gonna do. So my friend's letting me borrow some animals.
So you can show. That's good.
And one of them is the dog, and
Okay.
You're thinking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you
Thanks.
ready to show them?
Good
You're
luck.
excited? Yeah? Good.
Good.
Thank you.
So we'll pass the mic to this young lady in the pink here. So your name?
Claire Figler.
Fegler. Are you in 4-H?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
8 years old.
8? What club are you in?
Showing Rebels.
What?
Showing Rebels.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
heard that name yet.
I haven't
It's
either.
a new club.
It's a new club this
It's-
year.
It is.
Cool.
That sounds pretty good. So tell me about the club a little bit, since I haven't heard of this one.
So it's a little kind of awkward sometimes because we don't have it all organized quite yet because we just started. And, but we have it organized now. And, we are gonna, I think we're all cooking on, so last night I showed, and then Megan Cordis, they cooked last night.
She's a good cook. I know that.
Yeah, she is. And then Jessica Carlson is gonna cook tonight, and then I don't know who's gonna cook tomorrow night.
Well, maybe we better go over there. What
So
time
you're all
are-
helping each other out during Fair Week. That's what I'm getting from this, right?
Yeah.
Because you're hanging out here all week
Yeah.
long, right?
So you're going to tell me what time you're eating so I can just jump over there?
I'm not sure what time.
Well, you let me know, will
We'll
you?
find out.
Okay.
Okay. So what projects do you take?
I do sheep, and that's it.
Market sheep?
Yes, sir, and breeding.
You do both.
Mhm.
So how'd you do in the breeding?
Breeding, I won grand overall showmanship,
Oh, that's good.
and then I got second in. Second in showmanship and grand overall in
Champion.
champion.
Yeah, that's good. Is it a black-faced?
It's a natural.
Natural. So it must be white-faced, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So did they ask you any questions when you showed?
No, sir.
So you must have not made any mistakes, huh? You did good.
Mhm.
So, your market sheep, what do they weigh? Do
My market weather weighs 131, and I haven't weighed my ewe yet.
oh, you don't have to weigh your. Oh, yeah. Is it in market? Your ewe?
No.
No. So you don't have to weigh it. So you'll be right up in there in the middle of the class, probably.
Mhm.
So you ready?
Yes, sir.
What do you feed yours? Your market?
I feed my market lamb Cooper feed.
Cooper feed. Okay. So it's a little grain and a little barley and a little oats, little molasses maybe,
Yep.
a little bit of everything, huh?
Yep.
So do you feed them 3 times a day, twice a day?
Twice a day.
So you have to get up early?
My mom actually does it in the mornings.
Oh, that's a little cheating there. Yeah. So do you walk?
Yeah, when I'm at shows, I walk for 30 minutes.
That's good. That's good. You enjoy that?
Yes, sir.
It's been a little warm. At first it was cool, and now it's a little
Yeah.
warm. So they have to get used to the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing okay here at the barn?
Yes, sir.
They're drinking and eating good?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
You love showing sheep, don't you?
Yes.
You know she can drive a tractor too.
She
Seen
can?
a picture.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a John Deere?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good plug.
That was a good answer. Well,
She's also in my dance classes, so she's kind of a jack of all trades.
Oh, so
She
what?
does it all.
So let's ask her what dances does she do?
I do acro.
And I don't even know what that is.
So it's kind of like gymnastics and dance mixed together.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. That'd be a little tough. So you enjoy that?
Yes, sir.
It's fun to be involved in all sorts of activities. Huh?
Mhm.
You keep your parents busy, though, I know.
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
And what do you do throughout the whole year to prep your sheep for fair?
I work them every night, and I have a helper that comes to help me too.
To help you train, to be able
Mhm.
to show and know what you're doing out there?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
That's good. So it sounds like she did excellent.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
So good luck tomorrow,
Thank you.
and we'll pass it on down to the other young lady. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Claire.
And we have here,
Gracie Case.
okay, and how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
And what club?
Bear Creek Guys and Gals.
Oh, can you tell us where that's at?
Around Goshen County.
Yeah, around Goshen County. Do you have Mr. Yetter?
No, my leaders are Scott and Dana.
Yeah, Scott and Dina Yetter. Okay, that's good. Where do you go to school?
I go to school in Scottsbluff.
Oh, you do? Well, that's all right. As long as you don't belong to a Nebraska club, you can sure belong to a Wyoming club. And we had a lot of those when I was a 4-H agent. A lot of Nebraska kids come on over. So, you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay, what projects?
I have quite a few. I have a goat, which is my first year showing a goat. And then I have 2 pigs and a steer and 2 chickens and a duck.
Wow.
Whew. So, we're going to do something a little different. We'll start with the chickens.
Sure.
Tell us how you show a chicken.
Well, so my duck and my rooster are for cage judging, and you clean them up and you put them in the cage, and then the judge walks around and judges them in their cage. You don't really have to do anything for that. And then for showmanship, I have this bird named Rose, which I've used for the past 2 years, and I've won grand champion both of them. And with showing a chicken, you have to be able to take it out of the cage correctly and put it in the cage correctly without damaging anything. And then you also have to know all the feathers and all the parts of the body of the chicken.
So that's very good. You enjoy showmanship?
Yes.
You know, they never used to do that. Years ago, they didn't show chickens that way. And then we had a leader that started that program in Goshen County years ago, and it's catching on pretty quick.
Yes.
So you must be trained, and that chicken must be trained pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So what do they look for when they judge a chicken?
Well, in a chicken, you don't want rough feathers. You want to be smooth, and they want to be neat. It's better if they have all their toes and toenails, and if their beak is good. And sometimes we'll put baby oil on their comb to make it bright red, just to pop out more.
That's right, and they want a bright red cone, don't they?
Yes.
And is yours a layer or is it a market?
Well, my bantam, which I use for showmanship, she's a layer, but she's not bred to be a layer nor a meat bird. She's kind of just solo in her own little world. And then my duck, she's bred for laying.
Okay. So, do you sell eggs?
No, not usually. I give them to my neighbor, or sometimes we just eat them ourselves.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Good fresh eggs.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us, this is your first year in goats.
Yes.
So have you learned a lot?
Yes, I have. Last night I showed her, and I got first in my class, and then I went to the second round, and I got third.
Okay, so you must have a dairy goat.
I actually have a meat goat, but we're using her for breeding.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I follow. Yeah. So what, she looked pretty good?
Yeah.
She must, if you got first and third overall. Did you show her in showmanship?
No, showmanship's the same day as market.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
You'll have a
That's-
busy week then, won't you?
Yes.
And your pigs, you have 2 pigs.
Yes.
They're market, I assume.
Yes, those 2 pigs are market, and then I had 1 pig last night. We took it home because we didn't need it anymore for breeding.
Oh, okay. So what breed do you have? Are they crossbred, your market?
Well, my market, they're dark crosses. We got them down in Kansas. And then my breeding pig that I showed last night, she is home raised, and she's a Berkshire.
Berkshire. Did you do well
Yes, I think I got 4th,
Okay.
if I remember right.
with your Berk?
Yes.
So kind of explain how a Berk looks.
Well, usually a Berk will be all black but the legs, and sometimes a couple spots. Berks are made for meat. They're not made for anything really else, not for shows. They're mostly butcher pigs, and usually they're pretty long, some are short, but they usually don't have too much of a neck. Some will, but most not.
Yep, they're pretty long usually, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And you have a steer.
Yes.
What, a market steer or a breeding steer?
Yes, Market.
Market?
His name's Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Is he a marshmallow?
Yeah, he's a Charolais.
Is he? Oh, okay. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is he well behaved?
Yes.
Good.
He's very tame. Today I was able to lay on him just like
Yeah?
as a bed, kind of.
So you've worked with him a lot.
Yes.
Do you walk him
Yes.
quite a bit?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feed in your market steer?
My market steer has a mix of oats, barley, and corn, cracked corn.
So COB.
Yes.
Yeah, COB feed. What's it weighed? Oh, you don't know yet, do you? Or have
Yes,
you?
I do.
You have weighed.
If I remember right, he was 1126.
That's good. So that's pretty good. Pretty long,
Mm-hmm. He's chubby.
square.
Yep.
Oh, good. So you think you'll do well?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So you'll show against all market breeds, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's good. And when is that show?
I don't remember.
I don't either. We'll have
Might be
to.
on the schedule there.
We'll look at the schedule. We'll let people know,
Yeah.
so people can come out and watch these young people.
Do you have a favorite project? What's your favorite thing to show?
I like all of it, but I really like cattle and goats. Those are probably my top two.
And
They-
you just started goats this year.
Yes,
so
I
how
really
cool is
enjoy
that?
it.
Yeah.
And they kind of have their own personality, don't they?
Most definitely.
Yeah, each one of them is a little different.
Yes.
So you have to kind of coordinate with the animal you're showing.
Right.
So, well, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you. We'll have to go over the schedule, and we'll let them come out and watch you.
Okay.
See how you do. When you show, you don't just wear plain old clothes, do you?
No, judges like a clean jeans, boots, and a button-up shirt, long-sleeve button-up shirt, or
Yeah.
a polo.
Yep. And courtesy to each showman,
Right.
right? Very good. See, these 4-H kids and FFA kids, they have some personality, and they also have manners.
Yes, they do.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming in, and
You're
good
welcome.
luck to you. It's been pleasant talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck with the rest of the week.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Megan, do you want to add anything?
The market beef show is on Friday.
Thank you.
Is it? Okay.
It follows immediately after the bucket calf show. So we start at 8 a.m. usually.
I'm never doing bucket calf show again when I have a bunny, when the dogs are out. Because last time on my first bunny, I lost a bunny.
Oh,
Oh, that's terrible.
yeah.
Danny's chiming back in.
So Megan is our 4-H agent here in Goshen County, and I interviewed, judged some of those projects with garden and rope craft, and I'd like to have Megan maybe tomorrow we could get a few of those kids over to kind of explain that program in the 4-H building, and the 4-H building is opening when?
Opens at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay.
So that'll be the place to be. The kids, most of our kids don't know how they placed with their projects or what color ribbons they got. So today at 3 o'clock is when they get to open the
Find
doors
out.
and find out.
How cool.
Of course, the purple ribbons get to go on to State Fair. So the
And
kids
tell
are very
us-
excited.
Tell us a little bit about the auction.
The static exhibit auction is Thursday afternoon. The bidding starts at 12:45 in the Frontier Shelter. And this is comparable to our livestock auction, which of course our kids run through and they get to sell their livestock animals. This auction is for their static project, so the things that do not move, I guess is a good way to describe it, although there are some gardening and horticulture projects that come through as well. But mostly it's foods and nutrition is a popular one because we all need snacks. There's also woodworking, welding has come through, quilting a couple times, art through the visual arts projects, the photography just slipped my mind. Leathercraft comes through. It's a great way to spend a little bit of money, and then the kids still get the money. We do retain 3% commission, and that goes out in the form of a scholarship right back to our young people when they're graduating seniors. So it's kind of the only fair-related scholarship we have in Goshen County. It goes back to that static auction. So it's kind of a nice time, I think.
Yeah, it's ideal.
That's a great day to do it too. So after the parade, people can come out, grab some food, look through the items, and start bidding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, come out to the fairgrounds. You can walk through the 4-H building, and you can see those items are identified. So you can start making your plans on what you're going to bid on.
Yeah, they're marked what's going to go through the auction, I assume. What kind of tag do they have?
I believe they have a Torrington Lions Club tag.
Okay.
And I think it also has a blue slip of paper that says it's a auction item as well.
Okay.
So people will know that way when they come out and view.
Yes. And if you have any questions, our 4-H clubs are manning the 4-H building starting at 3 o'clock today, so they're always helpful too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, Megan.
Yes.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Anything else you want to add for
Well,
today?
I thought we'd just go over the schedule a little bit, Taylor. Today, of course, they had the horse show, and we'll try to get some of those. We'll have Megan try to get some of those kids in. And the first and second, they have a lamb conference. They ask kids about their project at first and second. And then at 4, they have a mandatory livestock exhibit meeting. And then goat costume and agility contest at 6. And then tomorrow we'll have the sheep show and the rabbit show, the 4-H dog, the poultry show, market goat show. There's a lot going on tomorrow.
Lots of things going on tomorrow.
Yep. So that's about all I'd like to say. We had some very talented and knowledgeable young people today, and they were young, but they were pretty knowledgeable.
It's always fun to hear them talk and share. You never know what they're going to share, right?
Yep.
So that's always fun.
Yeah.
But they are very knowledgeable and work hard on their projects all year long, so it's fun for them to be able to share that with everyone on the radio.
Yeah, very interesting.
Don't forget, you can also watch on YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel. And we do want to thank our sponsors in part here, Platte Valley Bank, Platte River Family Dentistry, Main Street Market, Pinnacle Bank, North Platte Physical Therapy, Clark & Associates, Brown Company, Mike Rafferty State Farm, and Torrington Office Supply. So we really appreciate our Goshen County Fair sponsors for this year. And we'll be back out tomorrow, as we mentioned before, in the 10 o'clock hour and again in the 1 o'clock hour to chat with some more participants. So be sure and tune in, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. For Ron Kaufman, this is Taylor Bartle. We'll send it back to Chris.